Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to sincerely apologize to everyone that I had let down in my match earlier tonight against Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens whooped my behind in that match, and I'm still feeling the effects on that powerbomb in the apron. But now Shawn Michaels is back, so I'm sure that he will take over in the ass kicking for Kevin Owens. But now, I gotta get back to my job. The Yap Monster has made his return to the announce desk, because coming up next, the final round of the Gold Rush tournament is upon us, when Bryan Danielson and Ilja Dragunov fight for a world title match at the upcoming Premium live event. The following contest is the finals of the Gold Rush tournament, where the winner of this match will go on to challenge for the CCW World Heavyweight Championship at Unforgiven. Ilja Dragunov tonight has not one but two opportunities tonight at No Remorse. He gets one opportunity to beat Bryan Danielson, something he couldn't do back at WrestleMania. And then the other opportunity is going to Unforgiven for the CCW World Heavyweight Championship. Will Ilja redeem himself against Bryan and then go on to become a future world champion and megastar in CCW? And Ilja Dragunov, if I'm being honest, if this man becomes world champion, I don't think there's going to be anybody capable of taking that belt away from him. But not if this man has anything to say about it, because here comes the American Dragon. So Bryan Danielson, this is more than just a match. This is his chance to get to the top of CCW, to get into the main event spotlight. Will he be able to defeat Ilja Dragunov for a second time, and perhaps become a future world champion in CCW? And we've seen how this man fights. He has what it takes to be a world champion, and he is going to prove that tonight when he goes to war with the Mad Dragon here at No Remorse. These two both want the prize, but there can only be one who gets the opportunity to be world champion. Introducing folks, from Moscow, Russia, weighing in at 187 pounds, the Mad Dragon, Ilja Dragunov. And his opponents, from Aberdeen, Washington, weighing in at 210 pounds, the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson. High stakes tonight at No Remorse. Ilja, Bryan, who will go to Unforgiven? And there's the bell. This match has now begun. Finals of the Gold Rush tournament is officially underway. These two have gone through so much to get to this point. Both staring down at each other. Who's gonna make the first move? And they both lock each other up. And now Bryan getting in a headlock here. And we've seen how Ilja Dragunov wrestles. Bryan barely survived Ilja at WrestleMania. But will this luck be any different here on No Remorse? As Ilja shoves Bryan, and then there was a chop on Bryan. Another one, Bryan ducked it, and then there was a chop of his own. Forearm, now Ilja, and a slap right to the face. And that one may have just woken Bryan Danielson up as they both get in each other's faces. And now Ilja with a forearm. Bryan answering back with one of his own. Forearm by Ilja. Forearm by Bryan. And now these two just unloading with blow after blow after blow. And Bryan looks like he got the best of that exchange, delivering multiple forearms on Ilja. Alright, Ilja ducked it. Now Ilja, still looking for a lariat. Bryan ducked it. They're both holding at each other and colliding with their own finishing moves. And now both men are down. What a chaotic start to this matchup, and I fear that it's only just begun. And now both men getting back up to their feet. Ilja now has Bryan, and a forearm right to the back of the neck. And now he has Bryan Danielson for a German suplex. Shoulders are down, it's over, no it's not. Bryan gets the shoulder up, and now Bryan with Ilja, a German suplex of his own. Now Bryan with the pin, and Ilja kicks out. Back and forth these two have been going so far. Bryan looking to send Ilja out of the ring, but Bryan gets sent out instead. Now Ilja Dragunov, what is he planning? Is he looking for a suicide dive perhaps? With Bryan Danielson countering, and now he's got him into the bell lock. Bell lock is locked in already. And this is how he defeated Ilja the first time at WrestleMania. Is he gonna do it again? Ilja Dragunov trying somehow to get out of this. Well, I think he might have just done it, and he's now countering into a powerbomb. Ilja Dragunov has got to be extra careful from that submission hold, because that is how he was defeated at WrestleMania with his debut against Bryan. Now he's looking for the Torpedo Moscow, with Bryan Danielson countering into a suplex, and Ilja is outside. I know a final two but needs to do that, and now Bryan Danielson, he's on the top rope. What is he doing? Bryan with a moonsault, taking out the Mad Dragon. Bryan Danielson putting up all the stops to defeat Ilja Dragunov here at No Remorse, because he has been fighting his whole career for that World Championship. Just an opportunity for it. And now Bryan gonna kick Ilja with a kick right to the knee. And now Bryan's back is torn away from Ilja Dragunov. A big mistake as Ilja is on the apron. A tornado DDT on the outside. He just spiked Bryan Danielson head first right onto the floor. Now Ilja looking to make it worse with a suplex against the stage to Bryan Danielson. Did you see the impact that Bryan hit the stage and the floor as we look at that again? Bryan Danielson, knee on the stage, neck first on the floor. As now Ilja's got it back in the ring. This could be over right here. No, it is not. A kick out. Ilja Dragunov showing why he is one of the most brutal wrestlers we have in CCW. As Bryan's now in the corner. A chop by Ilja. Another one. Bryan ducked it. Ilja's now in the corner. And now he's gonna eat a chop from Bryan Danielson. And a kick right to the midsection. And Bryan Danielson. Oh wait, Ilja with a counter throwing Danielson to the corner. Wait, Bryan jumping over Ilja with a backflip. And now, when Ilja ducked the lariat, Ilja Dragunov, a lariat of his own, turning Bryan inside out. And that one may have just caught Bryan Danielson off guard, as he's now retreating to the outside. But I don't think that's gonna stay well with the Mad Dragon, as he's running towards Bryan with a suicide dive. And Ilja Dragunov could have Bryan right where he wants him. And now Bryan trying to recover here. Ilja looking for a springboard with Bryan takes him down on the apron. And now he's on the apron as well. And now a kick to Ilja Dragunov. And oh no, looking for a Snapdragon Ilja with an elbow and a forearm as well. Now Ilja with a German suplex on the hardest part of the ring. And that could be bad for Bryan Danielson. We know his history with neck issues. He had surgery a decade ago. As the cameraman trying to help him get back up to his feet. With Ilja, a spot on Bryan. And now everyone, including the cameraman, is down. Not even the cameraman is safe from the chaos that we are witnessing here at No Remorse. As we look at that again, Ilja Dragunov, no F's given. As he's doing anything it takes to take down the American Dragon. And now it has him in the middle of the ring. Ilja's going to the top rope, but Bryan where he wants him. Senton connects. And Ilja Dragunov is on fire. He's looking to finish Bryan once and for all with the torpedo Moscow with Bryan with a roundhouse kick. Ilja runs us back with an enziguri. And now Ilja, the pure strength of the Mad Dragon with a one-arm German suplex. And now a powerbomb for good measure. Will that be enough to go to Unforgiven? Bryan kicks out again. The thing about Bryan Danielson is that he doesn't know when to stop. But now might be a good time as Ilja is looking for that devastating H-bomb. Bryan ducks it. He gets out of the way barely. And now he's trying to recover his form again by Ilja Dragunov. And now he has Bryan where he wants him. Another German suplex. He didn't let go this time. But Bryan lands on his feet. And now, is he looking for a psycho knee? Ilja with a big boot. But wait, a suplex by Bryan Danielson, dropping Ilja on the top of his neck. This match has been insane so far. And now Ilja's in the corner again. A drop kick by Bryan Danielson. And now running back and delivering another one. And now Bryan looking for it a third time. But Ilja gets out of the way, and now Bryan's hanging upside down. Bryan Danielson is stuck. Now Ilja not wasting any time, going to the top rope. What on earth is this? Ilja, a coast to coast on Bryan. And that may have just finished the job for Ilja Dragunov. A double foot stomp right to the chest. The cover with Bryan Danielson was able to get his foot on the bottom rope. Great ring awareness from Bryan Danielson as we look at this again, a coast to coast. Right to the chest of Bryan, not the face, sorry. And now Ilja, multiple elbows to the shoulder of Bryan, trying to weaken him up, and a massive fall to the back of the neck. And you gotta start thinking, how much more can Bryan Danielson take? As Ilja Dragunov now looking for a powerbomb again. With Bryan trying to counter. Oh, he got him! Hurricane Runner! Shoulders down for the win and a kick out by Ilja. That may have been the closest to a count yet. And now Bryan with Ilja, torpedo Moscow. Bryan ducked it. But psycho knee! Cover him! To go to Unforgiven. Ilja kicks out again. What more does Bryan Danielson have to do? He hit Ilja with his best shot, but Ilja still is not giving up. And now Bryan making it clear that he is done playing Mr. Nice Guy, and now it's time to kick some heads in. And he's delivering kick after kick after kick to the face of the Mad Dragon. He could be trying to knock him out like he did last time, and it may just work, as he's now looking for the bell lock again, and it's locked in. Ilja Dragunov got out of it the first time, but will he do it again? Ilja Dragunov trying somehow to stay alive in this matchup, but Bryan knows he's not going to give up. A suplex! But when Ilja right back up, torpedo Moscow! That's it! 1, 2, what? How on earth did Bryan kick out of that? These two have given each other their best shots, and nothing has done the job. And now they're both back up to their feet, and then as they stare off for the ages, these two have gone to absolute war, and they're not stopping anytime soon. Strike after strike after strike that these two have given each other. Bryan with a forearm. Ilja with a forearm. Ilja ducks it. Forearm to the back of the neck. And now Torpedo Moscow. Beside your knee by Bryan. Right, Ilja. H-bomb. H-bomb from out of nowhere. And both men are down. This is absolutely insane. These two refusing to stay down. And now Ilja's in the corner. Bryan's in the corner as well. Both men are staring down. And Bryan Danielson is making it clear that he wants to finish this. Oh no, Ilja. He wants to finish it too. The last stand. Oh, beside your knee by Bryan. He wants just a tad bit quicker. And now repeated elbow after elbow after elbow to the back of the neck of the man Dragon Ilja Dragunov. And now he has the bell again. Bryan Danielson has the bell locked for the third and perhaps final time. Ilja may be out, and he is. Bryan Danielson has won the Gold Rush tournament. What a damn match we just saw. Here is your winner via submission, Bryan Danielson. We witnessed an absolute war, but in the end, Bryan Danielson was the better man tonight, and he defeats Ilja Dragunov again, and he will go on to challenge for the CCW World Heavyweight Championship. In my opinion, Ilja has not lost. He has without a doubt proved as well that he is more than deserving of being on top of CCW. Before I say anything, I want to say this. Ilja, you put on one hell of a fight against me tonight, and I respect you. But your time will have to wait another day, because my time is finally now. And I don't care who the world champion is, whether it's Kenny Omega, whether it's CM Punk, there will always be one thing true about what's to come at CCW Unforgiven.
You are going to get your fucking head kicked in!
Bryan Danielson making his intentions clear. He does not plan on wasting this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. He is going to Unforgiven to become on top of CCW and become World Champion.